Hey, good morning.
Morning.
We're here.
We're alive still.
Barely.
Yeah.
I like how we said that after last one was the parents only podcast, and we're still like, oh God.
Yeah. Now we're back to having kids. We're all like,
Yep. Well, mine is napping again, like last week. Logan is napping, so I've got this.
Oh, we got to sync up.
Yeah, but you're running on literally 2 hours of sleep.
I'm running on no sleep.
No sleep, zero
Yeah.
sleep.
But on a happy note, I'm almost done breastfeeding, so I can take Advil Cold and Sinus.
Yay!
Hooray for remedication after breastfeeding.
I'm so excited. Yes, I will miss the special bonding time with my son, but I am really excited to have my life back a little bit, to be able to hand him to Dada and say, go play, boys,
Go
and not have to worry about packing a cooler with bottles of milk.
And now you're just going to have to do the snack pack.
Snack pack is great.
Yeah.
That's easy. I don't have to worry about not only refrigeration, but reheating in the moment. I mean, at the park, it's hard to find a way to reheat. So yeah, but from a mom standpoint, I'm like, dude, I'm going to use face cream again that I wasn't allowed to use. I'm going to wear a real bra, not a nursing bra. I'm going to get to take cold medication. I'm really excited. Awesome. So we're starting a little bit later today than we normally do when we film because of my boss battle for this week. Logan has decided that not only does he not want to sleep after he used to be a good sleeper, but we talked about that before, but he's decided that all of a sudden at 1 year old, he doesn't like to sleep in his crib.
It's okay.
He doesn't like to sleep in our bed either, really. The only place he likes to sleep is in arms.
Yeah. Well, you gotta master the transfer.
Yeah, well, I had it mastered for a year, I thought.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the transfer is not a thing that happens.
Yeah.
It's not a thing that happens.
Well, especially when they're sick, it's hard because they don't sleep as deeply when they're sick.
Well,
so
and he relies on the passy to sleep. So when he's congested, he like does this really cute but sad thing where he like pulls out the passy and goes.
Oh, really? He's like taking deep breaths.
He can't breathe with it in. So he's having a hard time. But the past week or so, he would only fall asleep in our arms. And then the second I like get up out of the rocking chair and go over to the crib and like start to put him down, he arches his back real hard and goes, ah! And then I start the rocking process all over again. I've tried like singing on the transfer, and I've tried putting a lovey in there that smells like me in case it's separation anxiety. And now I'm like,
Tyler,
oh man,
no.
the TV's turning on.
Yeah, he's turning on the Xbox.
Can you turn it back off? Can you press that button one more time?
Press it again, Tyler.
Press it again, Tyler. We're all going to echo it.
Thank you.
Job.
Thank you.
All done.
Just once. All done.
All done.
That was a few times. I have tried the lovey that smells like me. I've tried singing on the transfer. I've tried the transfer when he's drowsy but awake. I've tried the transfer once he's solidly been sleeping in my arm for like 15 plus minutes and like the limbs fall when you pick him up. Tried all of that. And yeah, I don't know what else to try. And we don't want to start like sleep training while he's sick.
Yeah, because that's going to make it a
Bad association. Yeah. Well, it's just because it's mostly because, when you're sick and you can't breathe, it's
nothing makes it better.
It's just uncomfortable. Nothing makes it better.
Yeah.
So sometimes when I'm dealing with Phoenix, like feeling like junk and just being upset, and I learn that he's sick, I try to think of like, well, how do I feel when I'm sick? I feel miserable. I hate it.
Yeah.
And nothing makes it better except for either like medication and just waiting to get better.
Yeah.
So sometimes that's the only thing you can do. Sometimes being sick, there is not a do A and B, and they will get C better.
Yeah.
Which is so hard for me because everything for me is spreadsheets.
Sickness, unfortunately, isn't sometimes, especially with the little ones when they're too young to give medication to, and it's not always a solvable problem.
Yeah.
Sorry, Trey.
No, well, and that's what I was like, maybe I need to put toys in his crib when he's not tired and let him play in his crib with toys so he has a better experience in the crib and then doesn't hate it. But then I read, don't do that.
Because you don't want to associate the crib with playtime.
Right, crib is sleepy time.
Crib is sleepy time. Phoenix still has problems with that. It's unfortunately just an ongoing thing. He's now at that toddler stage. I don't know if Tyler's doing this when he's recording too, but he's like negotiating his sleep routine now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't negotiate. He makes demands. He's like, more book, more songs.
Yeah.
Because we give him books and songs, but he always wants one more book, and I'm like, that was the last book, buddy.
Yeah.
And and he wants to sleep in Daddy's bed. He's like, we go Daddy's bed, and I'm like, no, yeah. Most of the time, I'm like, no. But
Because he's a terrible co-sleeper.
he's a terrible co-sleeper, but I actually don't mind having him in bed. Like he's a terrible co-sleeper, but I also like, I'm like out like a rock a lot of times.
Sleep.
Yeah. But I just don't want him to get in the habit of like sleeping in my bed. But like you bring it back to the sickness. When he's sick, I do let him sleep in the bed because I feel bad for him. Or when he was really little, when he was like Logan's age, I would just rock him in the chair, and I would literally pass out in the chair, and that would sometimes be our night. I'm not recommending that.
I'm so scared to do that because I feel like I'll drop him if I fall asleep holding him.
That's
I've gotten
a risk,
close.
and it's a terrible night's sleep, and like there's a lot of reasons not to do it, but like I don't know. I couldn't leave him when he was like feeling sad.
You reach a level, I always think of things in terms of The Sims, but you reach a level where like your energy meter is just so low that you just power down in whatever position you're in.
Well, I remember when
that's where it happens.
I remember when Phoenix was a year and we were sleeping, it was literally like I felt it was to the point of where it was frustrating because Phoenix's room's right next to us, so I would hear something and he'd cry or he'd cough, and it would be like I'm out of bed and like next to him to check on his breathing, make sure he's okay. Aww. But it was definitely one of those situations where like the only thing I can tell you that helped me be able to like get up and then go back to sleep and then get up and then go back to sleep was like just working on film shoots where you just get used to like that 20-minute power nap.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
We actually probably shouldn't validate him when he yells for me like that. Okay. So.
Yeah. Okay. Good note.
Yeah.
So like I guess maybe just the crucible of getting used to 20-minute power
and
naps.
I'm used to like get up, go back to sleep, get up, go back to sleep. My problem now is that it's get up, rock the baby. Oh, thank God he's asleep.
Right.
Go to the rock the baby.
Or just like adrenaline boost.
Nope.
Yeah.
Fast forward, like keep that on repeat for like an hour and a half, and then at that point I go in and I bring him into bed with us, and I say to my husband, like I'll wake him up and be like, he's in bed with us, or you can try to rock him down, but I'm tapping out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then either he takes over and does it for like an hour and a half, or until the baby goes down, or the baby, like Logan, just rolls around in bed with us, unhappy, until one of us gets fed up and tries to rock him down again. That's what's been happening for the past like week and a half. But the frustrating part is he used to be so good. Like he used to be that baby that I could rock for like 60 seconds. He'd still be awake, totally awake. I could put him in the crib and be like, night, night, buddy, and like kiss him on the head and walk out, and he would just put himself to sleep.
Yeah. That happens.
He won't be sick forever. He'll be.
I'm hoping it's just sick. I'm hoping when he gets healthy, we're fine, and that we haven't created horrible habits.
No, there'll be spans of bad, and then they'll be punctuated by the good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want Daddy to do the red ball too?
Phoenix, what's on your shirt?
Do you have your monster?
Your belly?
Belly button.
He just
Look
showed
at
me
that.
his
That's
belly.
a cool. What is that? A potato?
Phoenix,
it's a little monster.
It's like a potato monster.
Is that your little happy monster owl? Come here, show everybody what your tongue is. Oh. Phoenix. Here, let's do.
Your monster shirt is so cool,
Let's spin
buddy.
the balls, Phoenix. See, let's do this. Ready?
Whoa! Look what Dad is doing.
Phoenix, look. Let's do. Oh no.
That's mesmerizing, Ivan.
Yeah.
And you put it under the couch.
Are we in Get Out? Are you hypnotizing everyone?
I haven't seen that movie. Is it good?
Man. It is good. I liked it. I don't know that I felt like it was as revolutionary as people had led me to believe it would be. It was very good, but I was like, I've seen things like this before.
Yeah.
But an interesting twitch on it. The racial twist on it was very interesting. Are you showing my coasters?
Phoenix, are you saying hi, Internet? Can you say hi, Internet?
Hi, Internet.
How about it? Maybe I take the loud ones off the table so we don't break everybody's ears.
Hi, Internet.
Hi, Internet. Yeah.
That's a power flower.
Yeah, man.
And speaking of showing stuff off, should we move into Take My Rupees?
Let's do it. Okay. Mine. Or I'll go first.
Okay, that's
over here
enough
on
of
this
that
side.
one, Phoenix. Here, you can do this.
Phoenix, can I show you something cool? Phoenix, look at this guy.
Hot wagon.
Hi, Phoenix.
Hi,
Sorry, my
Dragon.
puppeteering skills leave a little to be desired.
You bopping him on the nose? Phoenix, bop him. Pet him on the
Can
nose.
I high five?
Or give him a
High
high
five?
five?
Woo!
Yay!
That's
I love
awesome.
So
Such a cool
this
puppet.
little guy is really fun because he can go all the way down into the castle too and pop up
nice.
out of the castle.
Yeah.
You can control his arms and his mouth, and he's super soft. And he does have button eyeballs though, so I would say watch with your children. It does say ages
It's
3
his
and up
horn.
because of that, because they don't want kids biting off the eyes and choking. Yeah, it's like a big hat or a horn, exactly. But yeah, he's a little castle and a dragon and a puppet. So your kids
Castle.
can play with puppets and make their own stories. Or when they're as young as Logan, you can do it. And it's by Folkmanis Puppets.
Oh, Folkmanis. Yeah, they make all the best puppets.
Right, folk
There
madness.
you go.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I know what that is.
This is literally a vendor that you see at like Ren fairs and all these other places, or like the novelty stores. They only make puppets and they make the best ones.
And do they make other fantasy puppets if they're sold at Ren Fair and stuff like that?
Yep, they make griffins, they make phoenixes.
Cool.
Awesome. They make a bunch. I originally saw them in Eugene, Oregon, and I think they're from the Northwest.
I think, actually, they're from California.
Oh,
Hold
yeah,
on, it says it on the
There's no juice right now, baby.
ticket.
Sorry.
Emeryville, California.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm a liar.
That's okay. It's
You
still West
lying
Coast.
liar.
But yeah, no, this guy's really, really cool,
Yeah.
and Logan loves it.
I love it.
Logan likes to grab his tongue.
What's his name?
He doesn't
Okay.
have a name yet. I feel like I'm gonna wait till Logan's old enough to name his
Yeah.
stuff. And right now,
The day
pretty
you
much
sit down,
everything
we're gonna
Logan
talk to the
names
internet.
is one syllable that starts with either a Y or a D, since those are his favorite sounds to make.
Right.
So everything's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good sound, though. It's a satisfying
So we're
sound.
like, yes, yucky, yum. We're not really sure.
Yeah,
And
you
same
know.
thing with da. Is that da? Is that duck? Is that?
He likes those long vowels, though.
He does hold it. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I've only heard him do the buh.
And but I feel like he does better when he's sick.
Well, and sometimes when they're that young too, they will just associate a sound with like anything. It's like they know what that is, but they don't know the word for it yet.
Yeah, he's getting good at mimicking.
How
Like
do
if
you-
I hold up a ball and say,
What?
Logan, can you say ball? He'll go ball. Like you can
Tell,
see
tell.
him like his
see
brain
Daddy's
working,
buttons?
trying to do it.
Do you
It's
wanna
very
see
funny.
buttons?
But yeah, Folkmanis puppets. We have our little dragon puppet for Logan. Very
Oh.
fun.
Yeah, Tyler's
Awesome.
over there.
I'll run and get mine.
Yeah, what do you have?
I have a
Phoenix.
robot.
Ooh, a robot.
That stuff. I'm gonna see Tyler to help come show it up. Tyler.
Oh,
Phoenix.
it's not time to say bye bye.
Are you
to the
saying
internet
bye-bye,
yet.
internet?
It's not time yet to say bye bye.
Oh man, what's on your shirt? Can you show everybody on the internet what's your shirt?
Phoenix, what's this?
Come help me play with the robot. Hello.
It's a monster.
It's a cool monster.
Phoenix, what is the monster wearing on his ears? Does he have headphones?
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
headphones. Oh,
Dude.
do you see this?
I can't talk.
Is this
Tyler,
Beat
gonna
Bo?
I don't know his name.
I think it's Beat Bo.
Is
Yeah, it
this
looks like-
Beat Bo?
So
Fisher-Price.
there's Beat Bo, Beat Bell, and Beat Bow Wow. And I know this because Logan has Fisher Price
You're
toys
so-
that have these characters.
You got it.
This,
So I think this is Beat Bo.
Yeah.
but I love this thing. Like it. When it glows red, you could say anything. Oh wait, let me try it again because we were talking.
Okay.
But basically, his stomach will glow red, and then he sings whatever you say to him.
When my tummy turns red,
My tummy turns red.
say something, and I'll sing it back. Get ready.
I'm a robot. I don't know. It's just like a fun, goofy thing.
That is fun.
Yeah, Tyler loves it. He was playing with it all day yesterday. I don't know why I can't get him. Probably because there's new toys here at your
There
house.
are. I
but
have
I
so
can't.
many new toys.
Yeah, but I can't. I can't get him to play with it right now. But he loves it, and and it's great for also creeping out my wife. Like I say stuff like, "I'm watching you sleep," and then I put it near my wife,
Perfect.
like when she's taking a nap.
I used to be a man.
yeah.
I used to be a man like
yeah.
you.
Hold on, I'm gonna go get our mini Beat Bo and see if they're the same.
Say something, and I'll sing it back. Get ready.
Phoenix, ready? Hi, internet.
Hi, internet.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. That's the exact same guy.
Beat Bo.
Oh, wait, we talked over the end of it.
Sorry. I only know his name is Beat Bo because on our toy you push him on a thing and he says, "Let's dance, Beat sleepo style.
Yeah. What did you bring for us, Ivan?
I brought something questionable.
Uh-oh.
Parents questionable.
Okay. Questionable in the same way like D&D leads you down the road to hell?
In the sense that scary stories to tell your children.
Yeah, no, don't. No.
So, do you remember the old scary stories to tell in the dark?
Yes.
That had the really creepy.
Yeah, they're horrifying.
So this is the reprint of it without the terrifying art.
Okay.
So it's not so bad because it didn't not traumatize. Because the thing that was traumatizing about these books when I was little was the art. It wasn't
The stories were also traumatizing.
Yeah, they were traumatizing. Yeah. I saved them for sleepovers so we could like all freak each other out.
Well,
yeah,
Phoenix loves scary stories.
Okay.
It's something, and maybe it's just the fact that I have a weird kid, but whenever we sit down to do dinner, he's a daddy scary story, and he wants to read the scary stories that I've been dark, and mostly because a lot of these have like the ones where you get to like say something and repeat it over, like Lynchy Minchy Collie Molly Dingo Dingo, Lynchy Kinchy Molly Molly Dingo Dingo. And he loves it. It's like his favorite thing. So I don't know if he's fully, I mean, he understands concepts now, so I think he gets what's going on in the rudimentary. Phoenix, is this your scary stories?
Yeah.
Do you like scary stories?
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
I'm waiting for him to be like, Daddy, H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Well, he has, that's one of his first art books is he pulled my Cthulhu Monster Bestiary guide. And like he likes to read that in the car, so I just may I may just have a weird kid, but in our household,
weird is the norm.
When we do dinner time, reread scary stories to tell in the dark.
That's cool. I didn't know they had a reprint. That's
they did a whole
cool.
reprint with new illustrations. So they're not as, I mean, for me, the illustrations is nostalgia, but as a father, I'm like, this isn't so bad.
Right.
It's like what it used to be.
No, it used to be way worse, but I still stand by my statement that the stories are really scary and traumatized me, and I don't even want to read them as an adult, really.
Yeah.
Do your own thing.
So here.
It's pretty fun and also terrifying and may scar you for life like laser corn.
Yeah, don't read your kids this. I mean, to each his own. If he likes it, obviously.
Great.
That's why I said questionable.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
scary stories to tell.
I question it.
Also, I got some of your comments at home to read. Does anyone have a phone that we can pull up a Google Drive?
This subscribe button.
So, our first comment from our amazing viewers out there while the kids are under the table.
They are legit crawling through the table, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, is from Amanda Jens. And I think this was from last week's when they were throwing the balls at us. It's like, this episode was complete chaos, but I loved it. By the way, if the lip calluses are causing pain to your babies, then baby Ora Joe works really well. It is recommended by a lot of dentists and dermatologists for skin and mouth irritation. Baby Ora Joe.
Now, I love that tip because I thought, and maybe this is me misremembering, but I thought I read something that was like, don't use baby Oragel, that they used to say to do that, but now it's a no-no. But they still sell it in stores, so I feel like if it was a no-no, you probably couldn't buy it.
Yeah, they probably would have recalled it or something.
It's good to hear that it worked for you. Yeah. I have always stayed away from it because I either read something bogus or I'm remembering it wrong.
And I didn't use baby Oragel. Phoenix did have some cold sores, but he didn't even seem to notice that they were there. So,
cool.
You know. Our next one is from Lily Mustang. Are you okay, Phoenix?
Did you get stuck under the table?
There you go, baby. Hey, you know what? I appreciate that you said Daddy help, okay?
Daddy on the table.
Daddy's not going to go on the table.
I don't think your daddy can fit under that table.
No, he's not going to go under the table. Now Tyler's daddy
You
help.
don't even need help. You're just doing it because he did it.
Our next comment's from Lily Mustang. I co-parent with my ex who has never been around kids, and once my son tripped. I started cheering and he looked at me like I was a monster.
Oh, because you were talking about how you have to like celebrate falls so your kid doesn't freak out. That's hilarious.
Oh, perfect. We got two more here. Helena Van Nader. I had a pink dinosaur, I think, belly bank when I was a kid.
Yes, the belly bank.
It was one of the coolest things, and I can't believe they're still made. I'm a senior in high school. I even had letter stickers on it with my name. If you wanted to do something like that with Logan's, put Logan's
I totally
name on
will.
it.
I'm going to put his name on it now.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
That's really cool.
And Mrs. Ash 3070. I was also kind of wondering if we all get to meet all of your SOs on video at some point. I'm subscribed to Trisha, and I've seen Nate a few times, but I'm really curious about Phoenix and Tyler's moms.
So yeah, we've talked about that a little bit before on the channel, and we're trying to plan some kind of big day. Like, we're like, maybe when this channel finally makes a little bit of money, like if we get a brand deal or something like that, taking the kids to Universal for a day or doing something like that where our significant others could come. The time that we film currently doesn't allow for our SOs to be here, but yeah, we can always do a special one-off on the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually the weekend play dates is when that kind of stuff most likely happens.
Totally.
I know that, like, you know, my girlfriend.
Let's not go outside.
Hey,
Go get him. Phoenix just ran right out the front door. And Tyler, go. Laser cord has a child in his arm. Hold on.
He's just,
hold on.
Look at him.
I've captured the escaping children. There's no escape.
Wow.
That was some serious dad reflexes right there on Laser Corn's side.
Skills. That's major dad skills.
Good dad would have got them before they escaped.
Well, a good mom would have put a deadbolt on that door so that can't happen. I haven't figured that out yet. We just put a new lock, like a fingerprint lock on the door that we think is so fancy. Except for children can get out all the time.
Well, then there you go. It's like sometimes you just have to go back to archaic technology to make it work. Yeah, so...
is that it for the comments?
We got one more. We have Isabel. Oh, I'm going to screw this up.
That's okay. Isabel.
Hey, Isabel. Hey, guys, I'm 22 years old and love your show. I just wanted to share my family geek experience.
Ooh.
On Christmas Day, aka our family reunion, Aunts, Uncles, Cousins, all 30 of us, we play board games throughout the night. Awesome. Best way to spend the holidays ever. There's usually building ones for kids, some strategy games, tower defense, and my favorite co-op. The tables are all set up all around the house and we switch after each games. Reigning champion of none, but it's so much fun. My love of gaming started and it's continued because of them. That's
Yay!
awesome.
I love Nerd Family Goals.
Yeah, Nerd Family Goals. Hopefully there'll be a day in which we can all have all the kids come together and they can all play board games.
We tried that once. Remember Lift It?
Which is funny because every time I wake up in the morning, I always come out to board games, literally boxes open and pieces everywhere. Because Phoenix has his baby board games. He's okay. Phoenix, bye-byes. Are you just...
Jumping on furniture seems like a cool idea until you fall off and bust your head.
Yeah, hey, Phoenix, you can jump up here.
Didn't you read 5 Little Monkeys? Do you guys have 5 Little Monkeys?
Jumping on the bed. Yeah.
One fell off and bumped his head.
You can stay. You can jump here. You can jump on the couch.
That used to be one of his favorite songs, but it did not deter him at all from jumping on the bed. If anything, it made him want to jump more as he sang. Jumping.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys as always for your comments and for watching this channel and these podcasts and this chaos.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there'll be more next week. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hang out, and there'll be more toddler and little Logan mayhem in the future.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.
See ya.
Bye. Come here, say bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Phoenix, come say bye. Come say bye.
Is that Marshall? Marshall says bye.
Paw Patrol. Phoenix, come say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good job, guys.
That's the best.
Goodbye.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click right over here to subscribe. And if you want to see last week's podcast, you can click right over here on the right. And be sure to leave a like and comment if you can. Okay, see ya.